fucking bloodline around this bitch. It's some bad blood around here. It's time to cleanse it. Hi, my live crashed. My live keeps crashing. They keep fucking with my lives. Like that's gonna save them or something. They keep fucking with my lives. They keep making them crash. Good morning. Good morning. We almost at the house now. And Finley Car Parts is demonic. They sold their soul to the devil. They sold their soul to the devil. I'm gonna put them on blast. I'm gonna put a screenshot. They're demonic. Marathon owner, demonic. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all remember when they were debating on closing down Cooper Tire? I know y'all not from here, but I know my stalkers in Finley be watching this, so this is a little story for them. There was a time when I was in middle school, Cooper Tire, and you know how they went bankrupt and lost all that money. And y'all remember them you remember them family picnics that they used to have for free, and you can bring your whole family and you could eat as much as you want. They were doing stuff to the kids. That's why they were having that. And then they lost everything. That shit is because of me. They were struggling. And they almost closed down the one in Finley. And I'm pretty sure the only reason why they didn't close down the one in Finley is because that's where my grandpa lived. And they took care of me. But that was almost the karma. See, they've been getting karma. Cooper Tire, demonic. That's why they're in the situation that they're in right now. That's why shit keeps happening at that place. People don't even work 12-hour shifts anymore. It's all starting to make sense. That's why they don't have the picnics anymore. They were using that to get the kids there. That's why it was free, because they really got paid for the kids that showed up. Yep. It's crazy. Thank you. It all makes sense now. And then all these factories around here that are going bankrupt, like Tijan. Tijan is going bankrupt. Demonic. No, I'm just walking. I'm just walking. I'm just walking. There's a branch that's standing straight up. I know that's got to be a sign. Thank you. It's 7:38. I'm gonna walk to the store in a minute. I don't think they open until 9, 8 or 9. So I'm gonna go in the house and get myself together because I need me a bowl and I need me something to drink. I gotta get me a Gatorade or something. All right. Same with Cedar Point. Demonic. Y'all know them accidents that be happening at amusement parks? Them don't be accidents. Them be sacrifices. Yeah, deers love me too. Them be sacrifices. You know what's crazy? My friend, she lives right up the street. She got a sister. I used to be friends with him. He worked at Cooper Tire, right? He quit his job. He was supposed to go start a pizza shop. A pizza shop. Put it together. Demonic. Damn, I'm starting to remember all these things from my childhood that all make sense now. Shout out to San Francisco. I guess nobody's home. I'm gonna go for a walk today. I gotta push myself to. I gotta push myself to get my energy back. I'd rather be weird. I don't want to be like none of y'all brainwashed zombies. And a lot of these banks, demonic. Actually, all of them. Not a lot. I'm about to throw that food away. I'm not eating that chicken. I'm gonna throw that chicken away. I think I'm about to start going motherfucking vegetarian. Swear. I think I'm about to. I think I might do pescatarian to where I can still eat fish. Because fish was good for you in the Bible. God said that we could eat fish. So I might start becoming a vegetarian, but eat fish sometimes, like salmon and stuff. Yeah, I'm making me vegetarian. Yeah, I'm making potatoes in the oven. Have me a big potato today. I need something like simple in my stomach. Hi. Same with the YMCA. That's demonic. Why do you think they built that new children's center? Why do you think they built that new children's center? To attract more children. Yeah, uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right, y'all. I'm about to chill for a little bit. We can do Bible study, and then I'm up and active today. I did a lot of lives yesterday, but I'm going all day, like how I was going when I was on my groove before all the weird shit happened. I'm about to start going on my other channel for my laptop again since they fucked my views again. Hi. Since they're fucking with my views again. Thank you. Hi. Can I do what now? Twerk? No. I want to chill for a second. I just did a whole 40-minute walk. I don't want to tire myself out too early because we still have a long day ahead of us. Plus I need a change. I'm probably gonna put a dress on, skirt on. I ordered me a couple new dresses, so I have more stuff to twerk into. I don't know if y'all heard that on the live or not, because my live was muted for whatever reason, but I got me some stuff. And I got me some new little stuff for y'all too, cute stuff to wear for ASMRs and like try on hauls and stuff. So yeah. It's 8. I'm probably gonna sit here for a minute. I'll probably do my first twerk live at like 9. Give me like an hour to chill, talk to y'all. I want to do Bible study, and then I'll probably do my first one at 9. I'll probably go all day like I was doing. I feel better now. I feel better.
I feel like I'm like getting back to where I was at. I was drained. I was so drained. I was drained. Yes. Shout out to South Africa. I needed to rest. Have a good day at school. Daycare centers, no good. Daycare centers are no good. Bad. I guarantee you that if you look back, see, I got to do some investigation. Marathon is an oil petroleum company. I guarantee you that they had something to do with 9/11. I would almost bet my right hand. I don't know how big they were in 2001, but I guarantee you they increased after 2001. That's because they had something to do with 9/11. They probably gave money. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, these oil companies and gas companies are no good. Bad. Bad people. Very bad people. Yes. And Marathon is big in my town. Yeah. Demonic. I'm good. How are you? Hi. I got to do some investigation on them. I'm gonna do it when I get off the phone. I'm gonna see what they were worth in 2000, and then see any increases they had after 2001. How did they plan it? Easy, easier. They decided that they were going to do a whole bunch of terroristic acts in our own country. They did it themselves. But see, when they mass murder people, because that was a mass murder, all the people who lost their lives, that is a ritual. You get money. A lot of people, if you go back and look at companies, you go back and look at famous people, a lot of them had a lot of money increases after 2001. That's because they participated in that. You have to level up and to go to the next level and to get more. If you're going to worship the devil, you have to do rituals, you have to make sacrifices, you have to unalive people. So that was a sacrifice that they made so that they could get more power, more money. And then they decided to blame another country because they just wanted to take them over. They wanted to take their gas. They wanted to push all the stuff that they push onto us. They wanted to do all the child predatory stuff, the homosexual stuff, the rituals. So they went over there and they killed the leaders. And then they took over. That's why they did that, to get their oil, to take over their country. And they also needed sacrifices to get more money. I'm sure the older famous billionaires had a lot to do with that. That's how they got so much money. Matter of fact, I would go my best to say that that's how Elon got so big. I have to look and see when he really started growing, but I guarantee you it was after 2001. I would bet my last dollar. How do you think somebody becomes that rich? You have to sacrifice a lot of people. Once you start getting into those billions and 100 billions, you have to sacrifice people. I guarantee you. I got to look into it. I gotta check the dates, but I guarantee you he started blowing up after 2001. Yeah, I guarantee you. Yeah, my longest relationship, I don't know when we started dating, but we're still together now. I have no idea when we started dating. Your guess is good as mine, but I know it was over 15 years. So I'm not talking about Diddy. Johnson and Johnson, Demonic, any of these brands that are baby brands, they're not baby brands because they care about babies or that's the product. No, it's very predatorial. If you even look at some of these, if you start paying attention and watching some of these Instagrams and stuff with the content that they post, it's very telling. You just have to pay attention. It looks innocent, but when you look at it from a deeper point of view and start putting it together, Johnson and Johnson. Okay. You remember Tyler Perry? A lot of y'all don't remember this shit because you were either kids or you weren't born. I just have a photographic memory. He had that play. This is right when he started blowing up. One of his episodes is when the girl was cheating on her husband. And it was his scent was all over their laundry, and Medea had did their laundry. So she remembered the scent. Then the guy that the wife was cheating on, the guy that the wife was cheating on with her husband, he came over to Medea's house and Medea could smell that smell, whatever his scent was. And she would start asking him, she was like, "Hey, what scent are you wearing?" Like basically like she put it together that the dude had been cheating. He said it was Johnson and Johnson baby oil. Medea said, "I know Johnson Johnson. That ain't Johnson Johnson. Baby oil has been used for these demonic things for years." And that's why he said that. It wasn't random that he put Johnson and Johnson in there. Remember all those baby oil bottles found at Diddy's house? It all makes sense. It all makes sense. Do you remember the movie This Christmas? And you remember when the husband was cheating on the wife and she poured baby oil all over the floor when he got out of the shower and then she started beating him? That was put in there on purpose. That's what they do to people. They spray them in fucking baby oil on fucking hardwood floors so they can't run away or escape. Now it all makes sense. It all makes sense. Yeah. Listen to Red Lights My Sky. Thank you. I'm gonna get myself together. It's kind of popping in here right now. Like I said, I'm gonna be on here all day. I'm back working. I feel better now. I needed a break. I was mentally being drained for years. It just feels good now because I was going through stuff that I couldn't talk about to nobody. And now I can talk about it. So I'm not going through it by myself anymore. Yeah, Cisco oil. And the reason why they make fun of me for wearing my real hair and why they have decided to make that a target for me is because whatever I do, people copy me. It's been that way since I was a kid. By me not getting my hair done, by me not buying fake hair, by me not motherfucking doing all that, it makes companies lose out on money because then I'm influencing more black women because they target us because we spend the most. We will spend $1,200 on a wig. We will spend $500 on some bundles. We will spend that money. We don't own any of those companies. And even if you do own hair, you still get it from a vendor who is not from here. So you still not owning it because you're not creating the product yourself. You still have to go to somebody else to get the product. So therefore you really don't own it. That is another reason why they target certain things that they want you to change because they're missing out on money. That's why, because I'm encouraging more black women to wear their natural hair, which is terrible for their businesses. That's why they make fun of my hair so much. Thank you. The twerking is the ad. It's just an ad. It's just a little advertisement. Get them in here. Then I hit them with the Holy Bible. It's just an ad. Get them in here, and then bam, we're going to have Bible study. My process works for me, and their process works for them. Hey, they act like nice people, good people, bait you in, and then the whole time they're doing shit to you and your kids, and you have no idea. So, looks can be very deceiving. Thank you. Thank you. I just put my baked potato in the oven, sitting here talking to y'all. Probably gonna do Bible study in a second. And yeah, then I'll do a twerk live at like 9 o'clock. No later than 10. I should do one now because this bitch is cracking, but I'm gonna wait. What's your question? I don't know. A lot. See, you know how the queen bee is the only one that can produce in its colony, and so they just produce, and then the bee workers are the